Hey, what's up, my friend? My name is Jason Stapleton, and today I'm going to show you the coolest editing hack that I have ever found for Premiere Pro that is going to both improve the quality of your videos and speed up the editing times so that you can get all the content that you're creating out faster. Now, in full disclosure, I did learn this hack from Peter McKinnon. He is an incredible photographer and a vlogger, so make sure you show him some love and go check out his channel. I left you a link to his channel in the description. So, if we want our videos to have maximum emotional impact, one of the easiest ways to do that is through music. And just by changing the type of music that we use, we can create an entirely different experience for our viewers. For example, if I select a song like this, you can see that we get a very eerie feeling, as though something ominous is about to happen. But if I change the song and I choose something like this, well, now I can radically change how my audience interprets what they're seeing and what they're hearing. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering where I get this music and frankly all the music that I use, go check out artlist.io. The subscriptions are super cheap and you are guaranteed to find exactly what you're looking for. And no, Artlist is not a sponsor of this show or of this site. They're just a site that I use and that I love. Now, up until recently, every time I wanted to lay in an audio track under my voice, I had to go through the incredibly tedious process of copying and splicing and then trying to blend the clips together to make the audio long enough for my entire video. But today, I'm going to show you how you can avoid all of that hassle using a simple Adobe hack. So check this out. All right, so to illustrate this edit, I'm going to be using the most recent YouTube video that I put out on talking about my Publish 365 challenge. And if you're curious about that, I'll tell you about it at the end of this video, so make sure you stick around for that. But as you can see, I have my vocal tracks of me talking here on track 2 and 3. And then underneath that, on this bottom track, I actually have an audio file with some music that I'm playing underneath. And I'll play a little bit for you so you can get an idea of how it sounds. Over the next 365 days is to publish something every day. Now that might be a blog post or a YouTube video or a podcast. See, pretty cool, right? A little bit of music underneath, it's playing, it sounds good. But here's the thing. Just to give you an example of how much more powerful it is to have that music under there, let me go ahead and do a series of mutes and unmutes so you can hear what it's like when you don't have any of this underlying music in the background. One of the things that I've committed to over the next 365 days is to publish something every day. Now that might be a blog post or a YouTube video or a podcast, but I am committing to publishing some kind of free content every single day in 2021. And if you're an entrepreneur or just someone who wants to make the next year of your life the year that you finally dump that 9-to-5 and start living a life of true... Powerful, right? That's pretty cool. It completely changes the emotional intensity of any of your content. And if you're not doing with this stuff now, you really should be. But here's the big pickle that I've been running into. For years, I've been editing. I didn't know this trick, and it's crazy how easy this is. So here's my original file. It's called Optimistic. As I said, I got it from artlist.io. But when I drag this in, you'll see it's only about a minute long, but I have almost a 4-minute video here. And so the question is, how do we lengthen this out? And it used to be that you had to come in here and you had to find the track, and then you had to cut the track where you wanted it to go, and you had to make some edits like this, and then we'll drag this out. We're going to duplicate this audio right here. Hang on, duplicate this, hold down the Option key, and we'll duplicate it. And then we'll duplicate it again, and then we'll duplicate it again. Hopefully we can get the edits sounding right so that they work well and that you can't tell that that the music is rolling over and it's been edited. But that's the old way of doing things. There's a new way that's super easy. Let me show you how it works. Well, first of all, we're going to drag our audio file onto the clip just like we did before. But this time, instead of doing any crazy splicing or editing, I'm just going to come up here to Edit. And I'm going to scroll down here to where it says Edit in Adobe Audition. And I'm going to edit the sequence. So I'm going to click on that. It's going to ask me to label it. And I'll just say 360 audio, 365 music. Let's do that. 365 music. Doesn't really matter what you name it. And in just a few seconds, Adobe Audition is going to populate. And it's going to have all of the audio tracks in here. Now, the next thing I want to do is come up to multi-track. Go to File, New, multi-track session. So we're going to create a new multi-track session. If you're unfamiliar with this stuff, don't worry about it. It's super easy. Just follow those steps. You can't screw it up. And then once I've created my new multi-track session, then I'm going to come in and grab my that same audio file, and I'm going to drag it onto the timeline. So again, it's going to do a little bit of render, and if I show you back here, so that's this audio file, the optimistic one. All I've done is take it and put it on its own track, and as you can see, it's still about a minute long. But if I go and look, my actual file, my actual video is 3 minutes, 59 seconds, and roughly 18 milliseconds. And so I need to change the length of this audio file. And to do that, what I'm going to do is go here on the left to this little tag, the media browser, where it says remix. I'm going to drop that down and I'm going to click enable remix. And in just a couple of seconds, it's going to have analyzed the file. And then all I'm going to do is take this target duration, and I'm just going to scroll it up to 3 minutes and 59 seconds and some change. Something like that. And instantly, look at what we got. Instantly, we have all of the edits perfectly spliced, and you have seamless audio. It's that easy. And if you need to, you can actually zoom in on one of these and you can listen to the edit. So listen to this edit. That's 2 edits. You couldn't even tell the difference. This is so amazing. It's cut down, if I added it up, hours and hours of time that I've spent trying to splice these things myself. And to get it back into Premiere, it's real simple. You just go to File, Export, and export to Adobe to Adobe Premiere Pro. And when I do that, it's going to ask me what I want to call it. Let's just call it, let's just call it my mix down. Again, doesn't really matter. It's just for your benefit only. And then it's going to roll right back in here. It's going to ask me what I want it to do with it. Do I want to create a new track with it? Well, I don't need to create a new track. I already have a track where I want my audio to go, which is A4. So I'm just going to scroll down here and say, nope, I want you to put it on A4. Click OK, and instantly I have my entire audio track now the perfect length going in to my video, and now I'm ready for my color grade and my export. It's pretty cool, right? So, all right, so if you got some value out of this video, don't forget to subscribe and then smash that like and share button. And one more thing, I just launched what I am calling the Publish 365 Challenge. It's a community of people who are committed to publishing one piece of content each day for the next year. And if you're an entrepreneur or a small business owner or a content creator and you'd like to join that challenge, all you have to do is text Public 365 to me at 323-594-8781. And yes, if you're wondering, that does in fact come to my phone. It is my number, and that may be a really crazy thing for me to do, but I'm really excited about this. We're gonna have thousands of people who join me on this commitment, and we're gonna hold each other accountable. And I'm gonna be delivering you tips and tricks and ideas and stuff just like this. They're gonna help improve the content that you're creating and help inspire you and get you excited about creating something new every day. Well, that's going to do it for now. Thank you so very much. Now go out there and create something amazing, and I will talk to you soon.